Hello friends and good week. Vladimir here with you. Welcome to my weekly review for the week of 10th of January 2011, the second week of the new year 2011. First week of the new year was amazing, and we had such an amazing moves. And I updated my blog every time, and my Twitter and my Facebook, of course, for you for free. I update it every time that I have something to tell for the market. We had amazing moves on the silver, on the gold, on the Swiss yen, on the euro dollar, and it looks like we are going to have much more. So let's start and see what trades we can have during the upcoming week and during the upcoming period. Okay. So, but before we start, I just want to go and explain a little bit about the great news, actually, that was that were released during Friday for the American job market. Well, the number of the added new jobs was not hit the expectations, but the unemployment level was reduced powerfully, and it's definitely gonna affect on the market. Um, Everyone is thinking that it will affect with will have a good effect on the market, and the market will keep rising. But to be honest, I'm not so sure about it, and I will explain why. Even so that the unemployment rate is reduced, the money that a family spend, right? The money that a family can afford themselves to spend is not growing, and it's just the first month of the reducing of the unemployment rate. So I'm not so sure it's gonna affect so good as expected on the markets, because the money that every family can spend is still on very low level. And let's see how it will actually affect. Another maybe good news is that the new that were added is because of the little businesses, not because of the big companies, because of the little businesses. And I personally don't buy this news, and I will tell you why. Because don't forget, we had the holiday season, and you know that during the holiday season, every little business hire people to help with the sales, right? So let's see how the next months will affect. So now let's go over the charts and see for the great opportunities that we are going to have during the next week and the next weeks. So let's start with the Australian dollar. Why specifically with this one? Because this is a pair I personally follow for the last few weeks, and I want to share with you my opinions. Well, as you can see, right, we have a double top here, right? It is a double top. It is a double top that followed by divergence, correct? It is a double top that followed by divergence from every single indicator, correct? But despite of the last engulfing, as you can see here, despite of the last engulfing, as you can see here, the stochastic still did not cross, and actually even the MACD is still above the zero line, right? Little bit, it's almost flat on the zero line, but it's still little above. So is that enough to enter a trade? Actually, with the technical rules, the answer is yes, and we could expect for a serious down move from now, even until this point. Okay? Even until this level, where this uptrend is found. Okay, it will take many weeks. Okay, maybe a few months even, but this is expectations. Okay, so is that enough to join? The answer is yes. But for those of you who want to be more sure, Okay, we should go to the daily chart. In any case, the stop loss should be above the last high. It's weekly chart, so something between 50 and 100 pips above. The daily chart show us this. Okay, let's try to understand. The MACD is below the zero line. The RSI crossed the 50 level down, and the stochastic crossed down. For my expectations personally is, let's see. Okay, this is the daily chart. All right, when this daily chart, this uptrend on the daily chart will be broken, then definitely we could expect to join. Right? So, from my expectations, this is the line for conservative traders that should be broken first before we join the down move. But I do think that we are going to see down move during the next weeks on the Australian dollar, right? And I said, despite of the investors trade that are still very bullish on the market, even on the Australian dollar, even on the euro. And I must say that technically, I don't see now, as for now, any reason for that. I am personally bearish, and I not say we're going to see a new long-term downtrend. But I do think we will see a nice correction for all this up move we already had. And this up correction even may take the Australian dollar to the 200 moving average, right? So um, I do see another down move for example, um, 600 pips more. Right? Of course, it will take many weeks and maybe even a few months, but this is my direction as for now, because of the bearish divergence. What about the euro dollar? Well. What else can we say? We are very bearish, and it looks like the trend is about to continue. And to be honest, my target is 126. 126 as for the beginning, and then maybe we can expect 118 again. As for now, I am aiming 126, and I will explain why. This is the weekly chart. The MACD is still below the zero line. The RSI just crossed the 50 level. Sorry, it did not break the 50 level up again and retraced down, and the stochastic crossed down almost already. But if you pay attention, we have an Marubozu on the weekly chart. After a Marubozu, we can expect for a little correction, right? Little correction, and then a continue of the trend. So, to be honest, I am bearish, but I do think that during the first few days, maybe it will take only a few hours. I don't know. Let's see how the market opens. But I do think that we'll see some little correction before the continue of the downtrend. And so, as for now, I am aiming 126. Even on the daily chart, we can see Marubozu on the daily chart. It might take some correction here, okay, some correction, and then we can expect another down move. All right, so this is my expectation for the euro dollar. What about another pairs? Let's see about the British pound. Is there any news for this pair? Well, to be honest, nothing. As you remember my previous weekly review, I was talking about this down channel. Well, look what happened during the last week. All the candles were on this up level. The MACD is bullish, and even the RSI is looking like some that has some potential to break up. But as long as it didn't happen, we can't join for the uptrend, and we don't have any reasons to join for a downtrend yet. Right? The signal to go up will be the break of this down channel, and the signal to go short will be the break of the 200 moving average. Okay, remember this. This will be the signals for the British pound. The investors, by the way, are still bullish even for this pair, right? Even for this pair. Okay, so what about another pairs? Let's see the the dollar Canadian. I'm sorry. The MACD is bullish, RSI is bullish, stochastic is bullish, everything is bullish. I don't see any reasons um, to buy this pair, just to look for opportunities to sell. As you might remember, I updated on my blog that we have the daily triangle broken down. This triangle was broken, retested, and we got a down move. Well, this is, to be honest, this is not one of my favorite pairs because of the many zigzag moves it makes during the days. But the investors are bearish for this pair and are bullish for the Canadian dollar. So I don't see any reason to go against it. And actually, every chart shows the same direction. So I am also bearish. Another good opportunity we can find on the Australian Canadian, right? And I will explain why. Can you see this classical double top? Right? We have this classical double top. Actually, it was it was 1 week that closed all this area down area. I am bearish for this move, but I do think we first of all will have some correction, the same as on the Australian dollar, and the second. All right, the reason to join the bearish move will be when this support line will be broken, and we will have a close below these levels. All right. So as for now, uh, this week was very bearish for this pair, but for a long term, it's still a little early because this support line was not broken. Well, about the market, about the forex market, that's all. Let's see what can we expect from the um indices, right? Also, I was talking about it on my reviews, on my last reviews. This is the line. We're almost reaching it. All right. This is the line. We're almost reaching it. There is a divergence. Okay. So friends, be ready. Be ready for down move on indices. This is the Dow Jones. Let's see what's happening on the SP 500. Right. The same situation. Sorry, it's not here. Alright, just a second, let me find it. Alright, this is the S&P 500. Okay, all the same situation. We are getting closer and closer. The MACD is bearish. Alright, the MACD slope is bearish. So we can definitely expect for upcoming down move. What about the commodities? So actually, actually, we are bearish, right? We are bearish for the commodities as well. Do you remember this wedge I was talking about on the gold? It's broken, friends. It is broken. Even the RSI 50 level is broken. All right, we are bearish for the gold, for the silver, the same. All right, if you want to join the silver, wait for this support line to be broken, and this Bollinger Bands will be opened. All right, the close below the support line, and for Bollinger Bands being open. If you want to join the gold, look for the same. Wait for the close below this support line. Close, daily close below the support line, and then you can join this down move. Definitely we are going to see interesting things. Well friends, actually that's all, and I just want to thank you very much for your time watching this video. We are going to have excellent moves during the next weeks, and make sure you watch my blog on daily basis because I update you every day there and on the Twitter and on my Facebook. Vladimir, contact Vladimir Rybakov.com, and on Twitter I'm Vladimir Rybakov. You can follow me there. I update every day about every trade. So thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you fantastic week and profitable trades. Thank you very much. Vladimir.